Hold on, it's trying to focus. So sit how far your face is gonna.
Okay. I recorded this footage exactly a year ago. Well, it was right after Halloween, so almost exactly a year ago. And I was just thinking lately, like, I should start creating again. I should start making videos and taking pictures. So I went back to look at the footage and the projects I had abandoned, and I found this from a whole year ago. And it's interesting because so many things were going wrong at that time. It was like just a barrage of all these awful things hitting us one after another after another. And now things are like going really well. Most of these things have been resolved completely. And when I watch the footage, I am transported back to that mental space for a time, but there's no panic. There's no frustration or hopelessness, because I know now that things are gonna turn out this way and did turn out this way, and I have all of this hope and excitement about what I have left in front of me, and I have so much left in front of me, and I'm so grateful and thankful for that, and I just can't wait to experience it and do it all and try new things and be more and more comfortable and happier. And I hope that if you are having a struggle or struggles like I had at that time, that you will be able to work past them in a way that is meaningful and also satisfying. And I'm so happy that you watched and heard what I had to say and listened to my story, even though it was a little bit old. And I hope that you'll come back for fitness content, workouts, and maybe some dances, some dance fitness. And I'm really excited for that possibility and to grow more and more and more. And maybe we can grow together more and more and more. And I hope you have a lovely morning or afternoon or evening or whatever, whenever you're watching this. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. What I'm going to do is drink this wine directly out of the bottle and tell you about how my life is falling apart. Okay, so here's the deal. I worked minimum wage job since I got out of college. Partially my fault. I picked a fine arts degree, didn't realize the impact it would have on the rest of my life, struggling with that decision I made as a teenager, trying to fix it, trying to rewrite it, trying to start a career in fitness, getting there, sure. But for now, I've been working minimum wage jobs for most of my life. So I don't have that much of a financial cushion. And now I've started this career in fitness, and it really is becoming a career for me, which is really amazing. I can do personal training and I teach all these classes, and I have all these students that are just so amazing and supportive, even though I'm the one getting paid to do this class for them. And I've made these connections that I will cherish. And also, I am comfortable in my career. I don't make minimum wage anymore. I get paid to do a job that not only I love, but I get paid well. So a few weeks ago, Taro, who's in my videos, he's my boyfriend, I love him very much. More than a few weeks ago, like a month and a half ago, Taro was riding on a motorcycle and he got hit by a car. The accident is obviously still a big thing when we talk about it. It's like the accident, but he's almost back to just being, I mean, he has all these scars and everything, but he's back to being, you know, able to work and do everything, and even starting to go to exercise again. So we're just so lucky. The car was not going very fast, but destroyed the bike. Tar got put in a cast, scars, and couldn't work. And basically, I was finally falling into this pattern where, like, I was starting to have a little bit of a savings. I was starting to be more comfortable, and my new kind of like career path was like becoming a thing. And then Taro got hit by the car, and it just derailed everything. So when he was out of work, we blew through all of our savings, and I come home from work. By the way, I work 4-hour shifts. 4 hours. Our dogs were alone for 4 hours, which I know is not ideal. However, it is not that long. So I work this 4-hour shift and I come home. Oh, I have to tell you about why we had the rat poison. So we live in a very inexpensive house. It's its own house with its own yard, which is great because we have dogs. It's very cheap. We got mice. That was not great either. But the landlord finally sent an exterminator. So we're like, yes, this is gonna get better too. And now I live in this really nice, bigger apartment. It's almost twice as big as that little casita we were living in. And we have no issues. And the maintenance is really good and really friendly. And we have lovely neighbors. And it's big and comfy and clean and well maintained. And I mean, it's not even that much. I mean, it's just a little bit more. But it really has made all the difference in our quality of life. So then the exterminator wants to set out rat poison, and I'm like, we have dogs. Don't you think setting out rat poison is like a bad idea? And the exterminator's like, I'll put them in boxes so that the dogs can't get to them. So he sets out the rat poison, and guess what? A while goes by, a month or more, and nothing happens. And I'm like, he was right. This stuff is safe. Our dogs are fine. Okay, so back to 2 weeks after the cast comes off, I come home, and there's a chewed up rat poison container on the ground. It was this girl, it was her. So as you can see, she's still fine. She was totally fine. Come here. Come here. Come up here. Good girl, good girl. Aww. But yeah, she was totally fine, and she's still totally fine. And she hasn't gotten into anything like that since. We've been so much more careful since that night. I think honestly, like, we've been way better pet parents. This is the little one. We've been such better pet parents ever since then, and we just keep getting to be better and better and better pet parents. But yeah, now they're happy and very healthy, and something like that hasn't happened in so long, and I'm so glad to have them around, and I'm so glad that that situation didn't end badly, and I haven't even thought about it in so long. I pick up the container of rat poison, and I'm like, he told me he would put the number for poison control. They're playing. Poison control tells me basically there's nothing on the container to signify what kind of poison it was, how it affects them. But then on the side there's an EPA number. So I give the poison control lady the EPA number, and she's like, okay, give me a minute. So she disappears and she's Googling it. I don't know. And human poison control doesn't know that much about animals, right? So we don't know what a lethal dose would be. We don't know this. So she's like, here's the number for animal poison control. By the way, animal poison control costs money, which we don't have because of the accident. We took her to the emergency vet at 9 p.m. on Halloween. They can't tell what she's ingested. They can't tell whether she's sick or not because symptoms don't present themselves for 3 to 5 days. So they give her charcoal. They send us home with medicine. we're both back to working now. Sure, things are gonna get better. I'm sure that we're gonna be fine, man. It's just kind of hard, you know? When all those things hit you back to back. So when I go back and listen to this story, I can't help reflect on how far I've come in just a year and how many of those things have been resolved in just that amount of time. And now, obviously, I have new things to worry about and new problems to struggle about. But overall, things are just so much more comfortable, and I feel like I'm progressing, and I want to keep growing and progressing and learning and becoming more and more successful and creating more and more and doing art and dancing all the time because that's what I love. And I hope that after listening to this story and seeing the difference between now and then, especially if you're going through a struggle or struggles like I was going through at the time, that you have a hope for the future to learn and grow and improve, and that your situation will improve, and that most things don't last forever, and it's okay to ask for help. I definitely got help. I hope that whether you're struggling or not, things only get better and better and improve more and more for you, and that the future only holds good things. And I hope you have a really great rest of your day, and I hope you come back next time and try watching my channel again sometime. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.